Hi everyone. Hi. I was on just now, but had some technical difficulties. I touched the keys on the laptop and it made it dark or whatnot, and I didn't know what to do, so I had to sign off. But hi, good evening or good night, Sister Jinjin. Oh, Minister Jinjin, coming to you tonight on our Black History facts. This month is Black History, February, and Sister Jinjin has to come to you with a few things. Maybe you don't know, or you do know already. But Bishop asked me on this past Sunday at service to do a little bit of research on the Black Panther Party, not the Marvel Black Panther, not Wakanda, but the Black Panther Party, which is a political party back in the 1960s, the late 1960s. And so I have a few facts on that, but it's a lot of information, but I'm just going to give you just a little gif or whatnot. And if I have to continue on Sunday or next week, I will do so. And I'm thinking of prolonging the Black History Month since we only get 28 days. And if it's leap year, it's only 29. So I might give you some for March also, as well. And I know one year we did the women Black History. So it's going to be men and women. I'm going to be coming to you with March. We're going to lead Black History Month into March. Is that right with y'all? All right. So tonight I will be presenting again the Black Panther Party. It was a political party back in the 1960s, and who started the Black Panther Party? Their names were are which excuse me, and the Black Panther Party was a political organization which were founded by two college students, Black college students. Their names, which the college they went to was Merritt College in California. Um, and the two students that founded the Black Panther Party was Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale. They started it in October, in the year October 1966. October 1966, Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale. They're two Black students that went to Merritt College and started the Black Panther Party, which they first started when they were in college. They were in the African American Association, and they debated a lot with the other people at the in the in the association, and it led them to wanting to start something big, in which it is to this. It's big, but it's no longer Black Panther, a Black Panther Party, but it is still members, or they were members alive or whatnot. And they said it was a third person that started it with them, but which his name was Elbert Howard. But I had to do some further digging for that. But when I did my research, I didn't hear anything about Elbert Howard. But at the beginning, when I was reading, they named this young man Elbert Howard. So maybe he passed away or whatnot. So that's something Sister Ginger might have to find out, y'all. So a few facts. It was different chapters of the Black Panther Party, which was in the major cities, because it was not only in California, in Oakland, California, where the Black Party started. The Black Party Panther Party started. Excuse me. It was also in the major cities like San Francisco. They had New York City, Chicago, and Philly. They didn't mention Washington D.C., and so um, again, it's a lot of research on this Black Panther Party. So I might have to find that out too. But also, they were not just known in the U.S. There were Black Panther Party members in the U.S. prisons also, and also they were also global, international, y'all. Black Panther parties in international in the United Kingdom and also in Algeria. Algerian, the Black Panther Party in Africa. And the purpose was to watch the police, the Oakland Police Department, because they were crooked, and the majority were white. And they used to treat they used to treat Black people so bad, y'all, like really, really bad. And there was a lot of racism going on. And I'm sorry, I left two cities out also, the Black Panther Party. We know it was in Oakland and California, and which was it was Los Angeles, California. The Black Party also were there, and also Seattle. That's weird. Seattle? The Black Panther Party was in Seattle also as well. Also. And so the purpose was their police, which they considered themselves police. So the Black Panther Party was policing the police, watching them to make sure they weren't harming women and men and kids or that sort. And it was many programs that people just always, when they see Black, they're dark or whatnot. No, they weren't. They loved us Black people. They wanted to protect us from any harm because we were powerful, y'all. Because why? Our minds. That we were powerful. And if y'all didn't see that movie, that the biography with Huey P. Newton, about his life with the Black Panther Party, y'all need to see it. It's really good. But the Black Panther Party had many programs to help the Black community. They had the free lunch program, which breakfast, lunch, or if you're hungry, they took care of us Black people. Or if you try to find a job or what that sort, because it was low in California and Oakland, the employment was not good. It was a lot of the unemployment rate was real high. So they had organizations, programs to help people look for jobs or find jobs of that sort. And so they were policing the police, back to that. And that's what started. They wanted to do to protect Black people away, and people in California or in these cities away from these white majority police departments. And again, I said they were the free breakfast programs, the education programs, community health clinics. Because, as Black people, we don't like going to, back in the day, I know it was worse, couldn't go to the doctor or whatnot. The Black Panther Party had 5,000 members at that time, 5,000 members. And so these are some quotes by J. Edgar Hoover. He was the head of the FBI. And he quoted that the Black Panther Party was the greatest threat to the internal security of this country. Really? Really? Us Black people? Oh, no. And the FBI, how they got them, they illegally taping and covert to the Black Panther Party. And they had an informant. Someone in the Black Panther Party was an informant, young guy, Alex Ricky. And apparently the FBI and the police department at this point, they got desperate because the Black Panther Party start not even recruiting, like people listened to them, like they wanted protection from these men and women, because Black Panther Party wasn't just men, you guys, it was women too as well. Women was in the Black Panther Party as well. And so they wanted to be protected, and Black people were listening to them. They even had a newspaper. Black Panther Party had a newspaper that went around, circulated in the Oakland or in these cities that I named before. And so they were scared. They were scared of us. We were powerful. We were smart. And so, and also with the residents that moved to California on the western side of the country of the U.S., they moved from the South and just moved from racism and of that sort, and to come to California thinking they were going to be free and no racism or anything, and going through the Civil War down south and everything. So the Black Panther Party was their protection, because come to find out, they moved, it was worse, because the police department were tormenting them, torturing them, beating them, killing them. So they thought hey, I would have had, my freedom, but no, they were like just picking on us Black people. And so it said in 1966, I also read that 1966, the Oakland Police Department had, what did it say? 661 police officers in the Oakland Police Department. Only 16 were African American. That's 2.5% Black people only working on the department. And they probably didn't even stay there that long, because their colleagues were so racist towards them. And I also found out how also Huey got this started, the party, the Black Panther Party started. It says that he followed Robert F. Williams, which he was a he was part of the KKK. He studied him, and he wrote a book called Negroes with Guns, and inspired Huey. So which led him and Bobby to buy guns. And Huey also, because he was a college student, y'all. He was a smart college student. He studied the California gun laws, and he was like, he really studied, because he was like, no, the white man not getting us anymore. And so he organized the patrols to follow police around Oakland, and to monitor their incidents, if they're patrolling, the streets or whatnot, and if they catch them picking on a Black person, oh, the Black Panther Party on it. They coming with their guns. So they did that to the police. And so he didn't trust the Oakland Police Department. And so what he did was, he will go on the Berkeley's College in California. He would sell books to raise money other ways, to buy more guns for the other members in the Black Panther Party, so he can police the police, and raise money to have these programs, these clinics for us Black people. Again, they said it was a game, but it was not. It was not. And it was all about political and money, or the race wars, as we say. And he wanted to protect mothers, brothers, sisters, babies of us Black people. And also, I learned also that it was his first recruit to the Black Panther Party was a 16-year-old boy, which his name was Bobby Hutton. Bobby Hutton. And I'm going to continue researching about the Black Panther Party, because it's really interesting, because I want to dig in more about Huey and Bobby, because of course they made a movie about Huey, but they didn't talk too much about Bobby. And I'm interested too. I'm a movie head. Like, I always watch a lot of movies, but one movie I have not watched which was back in, I want to say in the 90s, the Black Panther, which was a movie with Kadeem Harrison and some other good actors. So I'm going to watch that also. But I'm going to come back. I want to continue this with the Black Panther Party and talk about more about, because it wasn't all about guns and of that sort. I just wanted to introduce you why he started it and what he was doing while he was starting it, because they were scared, because they weren't just scared of his weapon. You know what his weapon was? Not guns. It was his mind. So that's why they had to make up this cockamamie story talking about he assassinated an informant or he had a bunch of killings or whatnot. No, his mind was his weapon. That was what was going on back in the day, and that's what's still going on to this day. So, again, this Sister Jen Jen. I'm going to come back to you, continuing on Sunday with some more about our Black Panther Party, because it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm pretty sure it's more, but I'm just going to present more facts to you on Sunday. And again, I do apologize for coming on so late. And I hope you enjoyed a few facts about Huey Newton and Bobby that started the Black Panther Party. And that's Sister Ginger. I love y'all and enjoy the rest of y'all week. I'm signing off. How you doing?